Yo, welcome to the Sports Life Talk experience. This is your new favorite show. I am the mouth of the South, B. Jones.
And I am the head coach, KT, and we want to welcome you to the Sports Life Talk family.
Hey, that's right, family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family members around here.
So do your play cousins a favor and like this video.
Hey, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button because your support will go a long way to help this channel. Hey, have fun and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Coach Lindsey Pouncy at Northwest High School, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on Sports Like Talk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. We are talking to rising stars in our community who are doing big things and living out big dreams. And today we at home now, DFW, represent one of your very own, one of the baddest coaches in the area. Got 12 years of experience bringing to the family. You know what, Kevin? Today's theme is family first. Hey, we got Northwest High School Texans represent head coach Lindsey Pouncy. Welcome to the family, Lindsey. How you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, we super excited. You got $1 million smile. You got the family first in the background. We're gonna keep this thing 100. Listen, if this is your second or third or fourth time joining the show, we appreciate you for supporting the channel. And if this is your first time, allow me to introduce myself. I am the host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, a true Louisianimal, Mr. Yeet himself, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the head coach, the guru, the architect, the strong safety of the show, head coach. Cam, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good, B, but if you get out of line, just look at Coach's last name and just know I will pounce on you today, brother. But I'm doing great, man. Let's go.
How long did it take you to come up with that?
I just thought of that when I was looking at her name, man. I was like, I'm gonna use that. But now I'm doing great, man. We got a great guest. We got the family watching, so let's go.
It's a family affair. Yeah, we got Lindsey Pouncy in the back. Well, check this out. If this is your first time watching the channel, we want to give you a special thank you, a warm welcome to come hang out with us. We know you could have been anywhere, but this is a special show for us, and we want to make it special for you. So, with that being said, let's pay the bills real quickly here. We want to keep you around. Around here, we don't do no fans. We don't do no followers. We do family. And hey, just like Coach said, family is first. And with that being said, on the count of three, in Sports Life Talk tradition, smash that subscribe button and smash that like button so this show could go viral and can hit millions of people around the world that need to hear this message. Can y'all do that? Can the Texans do that for us, Coach Pouncy?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get you some new subscribers today.
All right, well, let's grow. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Hey, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. Hey, you never know, you may have next, but today, without further ado, let's do it, KT. Hey, Coach, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I am. I'm a little nervous, but I am.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being nervous. That's, hey, pressure is a privilege, Coach. Pressure is a privilege. Absolutely. All right. All right, well, let's go to the Sports Life Talk initiation.
I'm like, man, you got to bring me in, brother.
I did. I just added some extra sauce on it with the pressure is a privilege thing, man. You got to follow. We vibe with me, KT Dodgy.
B. Jones. threw me off. All right, Coach. To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay, top five is so hard. I have to go with Aaliyah, T.I., Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, and then my husband has put me on some Kevin Gates, and I'm a Kevin Gates fan.
Where your husband from?
He's from Duncanville.
Okay, all right, okay. I'm just saying, I don't get tired. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Gates go hard.
That's his theme song. That's his theme song for sure.
Get tired. I got 6 jobs.
Yep.
You know what Kevin Gates from, huh, Coach Pouncey?
I don't know where he's from.
If anybody rock with the show, they know I gotta do it. If it's from Louisiana, I'm putting the boot up. Throw your L's up. Kevin Gates is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So, all right. I just wanted to make that known.
Now I know. I won't forget it.
I'll try to forget. All right, B, we're going to give her. So, Coach, we rate your top 5. And the fact that you said Aaliyah, I got to tell her my Aaliyah story, B. Jones. You got time?
Tell it. Yes.
2 weeks before she passed away, I used to work at a music store, Sam Goody. Shout out to Sam Goody for employing me for about 8 years. I got to go to a meet and greet, and I met her.
Oh, wow.
So that was dope. So shout out to Aaliyah. Rest in peace, baby girl. So B. Jones, the fact that she said Aaliyah alone, I've been pretty generous in 2023.
So hella generous, KT.
I know, but I'm going to be really generous right now.
Okay. Let's do it.
So she said that she's been coaching for over 12 years, right, B?
No, you're not.
Yes, I'm about to do it, sir. Give her 12.
Yes. Oh, keep it coming. Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. I gave her 12, Kevin. I didn't protest, but she kind of cheated with the Michael Jackson and the Whitney Houston. They were like 3 or 4 each, right? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. They legends. They like the. I tell people those are the givens. They
if you look at my playlist, they're there. I'm not just saying it. Like I love listening to them.
Wow, yeah, that's a dope top 5 there, B. Jones. All right,
super dope. So,
who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'm 6'2", so I have to go with Wonder Woman. Definitely. I mean, it was really hard being so tall back in the day. Like now it's I think it's still hard for girls regardless, but now it's a little bit easier, I feel like, because there's tall people are more of a thing. back when I went to high school, it was really rough. So Wonder Woman definitely is my hero.
All right, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
So if it was like a walkout song, like if I played softball, if I had a walkout song, it would be Work Hard, Play Hard, just the chorus, because I kind of hang my hat on hard work.
That's that Wiz Khalifa? Work hard, play hard. I like that song too. Work.
Yes.
Work.
Yes. But if it was just like overall, I would say In My Daughter's Eyes by Martina McBride. Talks about how, your daughters look up to you, but really like they're the ones who are your heroes. So I have 2 little girls, so they're my life. So that's what I would pick.
Martina McBride. I used to have the hugest crush on her. All right, but this show is about you and not me. All right, so if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
I'm a big Pat Summitt fan. I'm a big Kara Lassa fan at Duke. I love listening to her, talk to her team, and just talk in general. And then Kobe Bryant. I was not a Kobe Bryant fan whenever he played. And then after he retired and I started learning more and more about him, I really became a huge fan of his and what he was doing in the girls program and girls basketball. And so I would love to talk to Kobe Bryant if I could.
And I'm glad you said that, because that's the one thing that the women's game misses is Kobe Bryant, because if he'd still been around.
Yes.
His daughter was going to probably be the best female player ever. Gigi.
Absolutely.
Following in Kobe's footsteps. Ooh-wee.
Totally agree.
Yeah, so if you hit that subscribe button or thinking about doing so, please do leave us your top 5, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. On behalf of the SLT Nation, I want to welcome Coach Pouncey to our family. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Hey, we got some heat for y'all today. Family First is a theme. So Lindsey, welcome to the family. We so excited to tell everybody your story, your amazing journey. It's you've been grinding. You don't look like you've been in the game for 13 years. You still got that young face on you, but you've been grinding and working hard. So let's take this thing back to Woodward, Oklahoma. Now you said something about you was a country girl. I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing that country girl swag on you. So tell us a little bit about growing up and when did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, I'm from middle of nowhere, northwest Oklahoma. There wasn't really much to do out there but play basketball. So both my parents played in high school and were big fans of the game. And that's kind of what was instilled in me. I played all sports when I was young. I started basketball when I was about in 4th grade and started narrowing it down probably in middle school is when I quit all the other sports and started just focusing on basketball. But I just fell in love with the game. My parents encouraged that, obviously, and just kind of went from there.
Okay, all right. And so you decided to continue playing basketball on the collegiate level. When did you make that decision? Like, hey, you know what? I could take this to the next level and even earn yourself some money because, I mean, college ain't free. You took advantage of an opportunity, your skills, and you were able to go to Texas A&M Corpus. So tell us a little bit about that experience and getting that scholarship.
Well, I was part of a really successful high school team. We won state 3 out of my 4 years. The year that we didn't win, we were state runner-up. So our overall record was 103-5.
Who beat y'all? Who beat y'all the 1 year y'all lost?
So we lost to Claremore, actually. And Coach Shaw used to coach at Claremore. We had Coach Shaw, yeah. She wasn't, I mean, we're the same age, so she wasn't there coaching when I was there, but I gave her a hard time about Claremore Zebras.
Since Kevin told everybody about his 8 years at Sam Goody, I tell you, I lived in Owasso, Oklahoma for 1 year. So that's a tough division that you played in with Owasso and Jinx, and because that's who you was playing against, right? Muskogee.
Jinx was 6A. We were 5A. So
okay.
Claremore was one of our rivals, and then Carl Albert. That they were out of the Oklahoma City area. They were one of our teams that we would meet in the finals, and then my senior year we beat Ardmore in the finals.
Ardmore, it's some tough schools out there in Oklahoma, KT. I'm for real. They don't have as many as Dallas, but they go hard, brother. They go hard.
So with that high school success, I played with 2 girls that were superstars. Kayla Bowers went to UT and played at the University of Texas and had a great career there. And then Melissa Hobbs, she went and played at Colorado and then transferred to Arkansas. So I played with her, and then I had all my AU teammates, all of them went to OU and played at OU. So I was just surrounded by really good basketball. And so I had a lot of opportunities and a lot of looks just based on my surroundings and obviously a lot of hard work. But I actually didn't want to play college. I felt kind of burnt out. So my parents didn't know, but I was telling schools when they were calling to recruit me that I didn't want to play. And so I closed a lot of doors of opportunity.
What?
Yeah, you would have thought I murdered somebody. I give my mom and dad a hard time because I never got in trouble. I was a good kid. I did what I was told. I never missed curfew. Never in trouble in any capacity. And when they found out that I was doing that, they were so mad at me. Not for any other reason than me possibly messing up my future. But Coach Dana Ewing at Corpus, they had been recruiting me since I was like a sophomore. And she's like, I told her the same thing without my parents knowing. And she told me that I need to come on a visit anyways. And I came and I really just felt at home there. And then when I was leaving at the airport, she said, Lindsey, she's like, I don't care if you come here. I don't care where you go. She's like, but you have to play basketball. And so actually with that, and then being guilty of all the money my parents spent on AAU over the years, and I have an opportunity to go to school for free. And then I also even got an anonymous letter. I still to this day don't know who sent it to me, but it was a fan of mine in high school, and she went through the same thing. I know it's a female. She had went through the same thing, and her letter talks about how she almost didn't play in college, and that if she wouldn't have, it would have been the biggest mistake of her life. And so I got that letter, and so just all the things that God was just telling me that I needed to do it.
Whoa!
So what? Can you tell us what schools that you turned down that were reaching out to you?
I was recruited by SMU. I was recruited by the New Mexico Lobos. So mid-major schools.
It don't matter who it was, KT. They had money in there.
I don't remember all of them. I don't remember all of the schools it was, but those 2 are the ones that I remember the most.
All right. So Kevin backstage asking your height. You 6'2", so you tall. So I'm assuming you played post, right? You played power forward or center. Or what'd you play?
In high school, I was a post because we had the two girls I mentioned. They didn't need me to be anywhere else but the post. And then in college, after my freshman year, my coach asked me, she said, "Can you shoot the three?" And I was like, I think I can. And she's like, "Work over the summer." And so after my freshman year, that whole summer, I would stay in the gym. I shot shots every single day, worked my butt off. And my sophomore year, I was our best 3-point shooter. So I played the 4 in college.
That's dope. That's dope. So you when you talked about who you were and your college days with us backstage, you mentioned that you was always kind of the coach on the floor. So it was a natural progression for you to go into coaching. But tell us a little bit about that journey and how did you get your first shot?
Well, it's funny because my mom always told me to never say never, and I didn't listen. I always said I would never coach just because I just saw all the, stress and hardships that my high school coach went through, parents complaining, and it's just something I just didn't want anything to do with. And then whenever I graduated, I stayed in Corpus and I got a job with a corporate company, and I was a recruiter for 4 years. So I didn't start right out of college. And then I just missed basketball, and I miss working with kids. I've always liked working with kids. And so I wanted to get closer to home because my family's still in Oklahoma, and moved to Dallas. And I went to a job fair in Duncanville. I had no clue at all what I was potentially walking into. And they asked me a few questions, and had my resume, and they hired me. And I called my high school coach to tell her, and she's like, "Lindsey, do you realize who Duncanville is?" And I had no clue. And she's like, "They're nationally known for their girls basketball." And so it was a great opportunity to, learn from the best, and got my start at Duncanville in 2010.
That's crazy. And it just so happens that while you're at Duncanville working your way up the coaching ladder, they bringing home state championships year after year. So you got a real good pedigree. It's funny you mentioned that you walked into this job fair with your resume, because it seems like you come prepared with that resume all the time, huh? Before the show, we got the resume. Kevin called me up and was like, "B, we got a second resume." This episode we had a good laugh, but that goes to show your preparation, right? That goes to show your preparation and how you prepare. So tell us a bit about your coaching style, and what can we expect because Kevin and I we coming out Northwest. Y'all better be ready. We coming to a game soon. Hopefully this is a show before we get out there. But tell us, what can we expect when we see the Northwest team hit the court?
It's a lot of hard work. My girls, they work. We focus on defense. So we kind of hang our hat on the defensive end. But I'm not really a huge yeller. I encourage them, but I hold them to a very high standard. And I hold them accountable.
See, that's what I was gonna say, Coach. I'm gonna be honest with you. You got the family thing. You just feel like big sis. You know what I'm saying? I'm just I can't. I don't know. So do you make them run? I mean, so when they mess up, they just look at you and be like, "Dang, I let Coach down." Is that how?
It's not even really about them messing up. My two non-negotiables is attitude and effort. If they bring me attitude and they bring me effort, then we're good. I mean, I hold them accountable. So if they're not going hard, that they know what's about to happen. Which I don't really have to punish them much, because these kids I walked into a great situation. These kids here at Northwest, they work. They are just hardworking, great kids. Everything's a yes, ma'am. Everything is whatever you need. They'll take a charge. They'll get on. They'll dive on the floor. They're fun to watch. They are so fun to watch. They're even more fun to coach. But we just set our standards high, and we hold them there. We have practice. How our practice is designed is they start with running on the board, and then they have to do things to get the running off at the end. And so, but whenever if they're not doing what they're supposed to do and they get in trouble, and whenever I talk to them about it, they're like, "Yes, Coach, you're right." There's just in the beginning, it was crazy, because in the beginning, when you're new, you're trying to find what breaks them, right? And I was getting after him one day, and they're just like, "Yeah, you're right, Coach. Yes, ma'am." I'm like, "What?" they don't get mad. They don't get phased. They're just amazing kids, and I'm so blessed to be their coach.
Hey, you got this question. Are y'all hiring? Because you got those kind of kids out there. That's where I need to be.
I was about to say, you lucky, Coach.
I actually am. We've been operating down a coach all year long. It's been a very tough tough year because we're missing a person. And so all of my staff is new this year. And so we are all new to district. We're all new to Northwest. And so there's so much to learn whenever you're new. And it's been a really, really hard year. And we're down a coach. So I will be hiring this spring for another coach. So.
Hey, well, we need to make sure we post that clip,
Please.
get the applications rolling, because we talked to a lot of great, amazing coaches. But Kevin and I, we had this long-standing debate. We've been doing this show for a long time. This is season 3, but the debate is would you rather be feared or would you rather be loved? And so we already know that answer for you, right? You would rather be loved than to be feared, right?
Absolutely, and we're family. It's all love here.
Well, since we talking about family, I hate to do this, but I heard somebody got Sonic and $1 million grandfathers, and we starving artists. we trying to take it to that next level. Tell us about these grandpas you got that's got this bread.
My grandpas are both sides are pretty amazing. My dad's side of the family, my great grandfather Charles Pappy, he and his partner Troy Smith got Sonic going, and so Troy Smith was the first, and then he added the second. I think in the year 2, my great grandpa joined him and partnered up with him, and it used to be called Top Hat, and then they changed the name to Sonic. And then when my great grandfather died, my grandpa took over, and him and Mr. Smith, they sold the company to the guys that started the corporation. So my grandpa, after they sold it, he had hundreds. I don't know the total count. It was over 100 Sonics in Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas. So he was in the Sonic business for as long as I can remember. And then he passed away 2 years ago, but I think it was just a year before that was when he sold the last Sonic was at my hometown in Woodward. He sold it, and so my uncle and my aunt are still in the Sonic business, but my dad's a rancher, and my great grandfather also had our farm and our family since the Oklahoma land run, and so my dad's still running our farm that has been our family since the land run beginning of. So
your grandfather time. Like Charles Dutton, not Charles Dutton. No, what is it? I can't think of his name. Do you watch Yellowstone?
I don't.
You gotta watch it.
My dad does.
Hey, that's who your dad is.
All I watch is film. I don't watch TV.
Okay.
I can tell you all about Alito and 𝐥𝐤𝐤 and Granbury and our district opponents. That's all I watch.
Oh yeah, listen, Kevin, she brought that thing back to basketball real quick.
We need to go back to Sonic because I think that's what I'm having for lunch.
I was about to say, man, because I'm like you, Kevin. I'm craving ocean water right now.
It's actually funny. My grandpa told me probably like 5 years before he passed away. I never knew, but he told me that he had just borrowed money from Jerry Jones in Arkansas to build more Sonics because Jerry Jones was in the banking business, and then he turned around and bid against him for the Dallas Cowboys. So my grandpa was 2 bids behind Jerry Jones for the Dallas Cowboys. So life would be very different.
Yeah, could you imagine if we wouldn't even be interviewing you right now?
You talking to us?
God, dog. Well, thank goodness for Jerry Jones because we needed you for this show. And your story is amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, well, I hate to do this because sometimes friends bid against friends. Well, I got to bid against KT. Coach Pouncey. Welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go 1v1, and you are now officially calling all of the shots. All right. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
Okay. Yes, I have.
All right. So you already know the rules are very simple, Sports Life Talk Nation. Both Kevin and I will pitch a scenario. Whichever one of those scenarios coach picks, that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this game of championship rounds. And if we go to the 3rd round, we take it to the drop, in which Kevin will tell you a little bit more about that as we move forward. So here we go. Round number 1. And yes, I am the defending champion. I told y'all 3 shows ago just to hang tight. I was going to get my belt back. I got my belt back. Okay. So now it's sitting, resting right here next to me comfortably. All right. So now it is time for round number 1. And Kevin, I saw you sucking up backstage. I'm hoping Lindsey keep this thing 100. All right, here we go. Coach.
Wait, no. I can't just let you do that to the people. Coach was on time. I was on time. Where were you at?
I was on time too. I had some camera issues.
That's your problem. She got on here 30 minutes earlier.
All right, Coach, here we go. Would you rather coach a player that becomes a coach, wins a ring, and say they followed the Lindsey Pouncy blueprint to their success, or
coach a player that makes it to the WNBA, gets drafted number 1, and in their Hall of Fame speech credits you for their success?
Oh.
So you got a choice of one All-American, or you got a coaching tree full of coaches. But one is success and said they did it just like you, Coach.
I'm gonna have to go with the coach because they're gonna impact more people. They're gonna impact more players throughout their career.
That's a good answer, Coach.
I know it wasn't, B. Jones. I'm gonna start the coach show after this show. Just don't go my way, but let's go.
All right, round number 2. Would you rather be a part and host a YouTube basketball educational series where you get to interview professional basketball players playing ball in the gym that they grew up in, or
host your own food show where you interview athletes and celebrities as they take you to their favorite places to eat in their hometowns?
I like food. I'm gonna go with the food.
Well,
why does everybody pick the food over?
They want to eat, B. Jones.
You get to travel. I love to travel. I love to eat. I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, you also love to miss. All right. All right, here we go. Round number 3. They do this to us every time. I be wanting to sweep. I just don't even want to go through this, but I already know I'm finna win this one. I need everybody out there in Northwest to buckle up for this one because I got something special for the Lady Texans right now. All right, here we go. Coach, you got to count us. All right, Kevin, tee it up. My bad.
All right, so we have a segment that you can watch on our live show Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central, here on our YouTube channel, where we present the drop. We bring the newest shoes that are coming out. So for round 3, B. Jones will present a shoe. I will present a shoe. Coach Pouncey has to pick the winner. So, Coach, can you give us a countdown, please?
3, 2, 1.
I knew you were gonna go red, you jerk.
No, I gotta go with Kev.
What? This is the North. He's the Northwest. Hey, I got your navy. I got your white.
Those look orange. Those look
No,
orange.
that's red.
Oh.
It's just the camera light, and I can't.
Oh, those looked orange.
These are your uniform colors.
I like Kev's. I'm a big one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm so glad B. I brought the lows out and Coach and new SportsLifeTalk yougotnext champion, the head coach KT. B. Jones, I told you I was gonna pounce on you. So hey,
Coach, I hope the Lady Texans, when you get to practice, they gonna be like, Coach, we all want them shoes that mouth of the South guy. Y'all hold it down for me, ladies. I'm gonna tell you what, ladies. I'm gonna wear these sneakers to the game when we come out there, and I want y'all to come see them, and I want y'all to look at Coach and be like, Coach, you missed on that.
They'll tell me if I did. They'll tell me.
Explain just real quickly. Because I saw that you put something in there about you like in sneakers. You got to come fresh with the sneakers. So are you a sneakerhead or?
I mean, I love shoes, sneakers, heels. I my closet's full of shoes. I don't know like the names of them. I know I love Jordan 1s. I have some 11s. So I don't know. I'm not a true sneakerhead because I don't know the names of everything. If you like
sneakers, you're a sneakerhead. Yeah, that's what's up. Well, if y'all get a chance, y'all follow her, and y'all go check out some of her sideline pics. You bring it every game, Coach. You don't miss an opportunity to break that closet out.
You gotta look good to play good, to feel good, like all the things. So that's something that I take pride in.
All right, Coach. Well, the title of this show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. Everybody's following you at Coach Pouncey on Twitter. Tell us, what does the future hold for you, Coach? What do we have to look forward to in as we follow your journey?
I'm just hoping to build a championship program here at Northwest. I feel like I'm home. I feel like I'm going to be here for a really long time if they'll have me. And I just want to build that championship mentality and mindset here and develop great character kids.
All right, Coach. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Absolutely. I have to shout out my 2 little girls, Zoe and Chloe. Mommy loves you. The shout out to my husband and the ITL family, my family back home and my parents in Oklahoma. And then, of course, my Texan girls and family there. So.
All right. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you giving your game ball to?
I gotta get to my husband. He's a skills development trainer, and I think what he's doing in the girls' game is amazing. I know I'm biased, but if you ask people that know him, they say the same thing. So you definitely gotta get my husband on the show and get his take on girls basketball.
What's his name?
Mike Pouncey.
So Coach Pouncey number 2, you got next. You are officially on the clock. Coach, we're gonna call you Coach P and Coach Mike. We're gonna have to figure out.
The girls call us,
Coach P and Coach Mike. Coach Mike, you're on the clock. We're gonna be reaching out to you. We got to get you on the show. Come tell your story, and hopefully, Coach, you can recognize game with these sneakers, because I'm gonna bring something super fresh for you too, Coach. All right. Well, listen, Sports Life Talk Nation. Coach Pouncey, you are amazing. You are a shooting star, a rising star. You're one of a kind. You're a trailblazer. I love your energy and what you're doing for the girls' game and with these young ladies. I know for a fact I was seeing my daughter to play for you as well. And once again, family first. Coach Lindsey Pouncy, you got next. Well, hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, I hope you enjoyed that show as much as I loved it. I'm probably gonna watch this one back as one of them, Kevin. Just to stream and just enjoy that joint. But listen, if you didn't smash that subscribe button in the beginning of the show, please take advantage of that right now. Don't leave out of here without smashing that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Share this episode. Let people know who we are. Help us out, DFW. This is the moment. This is what pays the bills, and your support goes a long way. If y'all see us out there at Northwest, because we coming to watch a game, y'all come shake our hands. Come give us a hug. Come dap us down. Give us a pound. Wait, we want to meet you guys because this is a family first type thing, a family first show. And lastly, we go live 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesday night. Come hang out with us. It's a live show. Well, some of the kids, it might be a little too late for them, KT, but these high schoolers, I don't know. Maybe they can come. They come hang out with us. But y'all eat dinner a little bit early on Wednesday night because we got a fun show. It's not just about sports. It's about life. It's everything. I promise you. You're going to laugh the whole show. You're going to have a good time. We got a couple other guests host with us as well. But Kev, I'm a little flustered right now. I appreciate it. I love it. Dogs. I brought the big dogs out on this one. I mean, these are classic David Letterman. I mean, I couldn't have selected a better shoe for Coach Pouncey.
I thought they were orange.
It's okay, Coach. It's okay.
You don't have to apologize. It's
the lighting. I don't know how to change the lighting.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Don't worry about it, Coach. You made that.
I'm distraught. I'm distraught though, just to say the least. But Kevin, what you got, man? You the new champion, so I'll let you close us out, bro.
Man, I really enjoyed this one, especially that round 3, B. Jones. Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need from us, please let us know. And we are coming to a game. We will be there.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Hey, get tired. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because like my grandmama always say, together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest hut in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah.